In my attempt to trace the economic downturn's history, I keep coming up with the policies of George Bush and the Democratic-controlled Congress under him. A lot of this current economic activity and stagnation leads right to the latter days of the second term of George Bush's presidency. The Bernanke appointment and his decision to change FDIC insurance regulations, the downturn of the off-the-books economy around the world by G20 and a lot of the other nations, which placed off-the-books, which used to be a quiet, discreet agreement between an employer and employee, into a criminal activity level unforeseen ever in this country. Off-the-books work, unreported workers are now subject to income tax evasion, and the companies that engage in this activity and employ these people are now subject to immediate and automatic seizure by the IRS. So forget about off the books, that's gone. Forget about FDIC insurance for every nickel of your money, that's gone too. Along with the fact that corporations can no longer stack trillions of dollars in American banks and expect to be fully compensated if something goes wrong with that bank. That is no longer an option here. You now have to rely on World Bank coverage for corporate assets. You have to worry about job bank failures and all the rest of it. Yes, the new economy that resulted from the techniques of the early new millennium and the millennium change laws and the new millennium systems that came online and the legal changes that radically altered America in the year 2001, including and later on mandated that even illegal immigration laws, that source of cheap labor from the south of the border and anywhere else on the planet, that also was changed. No longer are we allowed to use these people and get away with it with a slap on the wrist. They too are subject to company seizure laws when they are detected working for even major corporations. Yes, the economic shock waves are still being felt on this one. And I suggest you get into your corporate attorney's office and have a few words with your lawyer before you do anything even like you used to do. You might want to look into the fact that GPS is being used to track down offenders and old offenses under the new laws, even the retroactive law in America. Yes, even though you hired someone in 1962 and you fired them in 1967, if you are found with legal payments involved, you'll be prosecuted under the law in effect today due to retroactive legal decisions in America and by decisions made by the Supreme Court. I definitely think you ought to talk to your corporate attorney, Mr. CEO, because he may want to see you. Have a good one. I'm out.